Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Eric Ash.
Today, Central Mountains, afternoon, isolated thunderstorms. Isolated in manner, increasing a bit more in coverage as the afternoon continues. Daytime heating into the early evening, and they should quiet down around and after sunset. Snake River Plain, heaviest coverage and stronger storms will be to the south. Some may sneak onto the Snake River Plain. Also, Pocatello, Blackfoot, Idaho Falls does have a good chance of having some afternoon thunderstorms. Gusts from these storms can be as high as 40 miles per hour outside of storms, 20 to 25 miles per hour sustained outside of storms. Teton area, a little bit longer lasting thunderstorms. Okay, temperatures right now at 6:42 across the land. These are pretty much our low temperatures will be rising from here. Now that the sun's out, 60s, 50s, got mostly into the 50s. 41 at Yellowstone. Here at Pocatello, got 66. That's our favorite number here at Channel 6, 66. We'll keep it with 2 digits. The temperatures from yesterday, still slightly above average. Idaho Falls a little bit more above average, 5 degrees above average. Saw 93. Average is 88. Heading towards this weekend, especially Idaho Falls, tying or breaking records for this weekend by a degree. Today, Snake River Plain, expect those afternoon isolated thunderstorms. Temperatures still in the 90s and a little bit higher in the upper 80s. Yesterday it was a little bit lower in the 80s, so a bit warmer. Central Mountains, isolated afternoon thunderstorms. Again, lasting and increasing in number as the afternoon progresses and then dying down around sunset. Temperatures low 90s and most other locations will be in the upper half of the 80s. Heading on east Highlands. Bit more coverage in scattered storms, and especially the further south that you are, do expect to have already more coverage and a bit stronger storms. Stronger as in stronger winds as high as 40 miles per hour, perhaps a little bit more into the 40s associated with storms only. High temperatures in the 80s, unless you head up to Yellowstone, a high temperature is 72 degrees. Tonight, Snake River Plain, any storms lingering around should taper off pretty quickly after sunset. Overnight low, 50s. Pocatello at the top with 61. St. Anthony at the bottom with 52. Those are the overnight low temperatures. Tonight, Central Mountains, any storms from the daytime should taper off after sunset. Temperatures, 50s. Stanley, a bit colder, 41. Regarding the wildfire that is occurring between Stanley and Leadore, that will produce hazy visibility for the next few days. It is not under control, not yet. For the East Highlands, do expect some of these storms from the daytime to linger into the evening. Perhaps a couple may last throughout the overnight hours. Temperatures, 40s, low 50s as well. And again, the main threat from these storms are high gusts being produced. Precipitation is expected, but not any more than 1/4 of an inch, probably not close to it. Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer 7-day forecast, Pocatello, just some storms today. That high pressure will build and give us hot temperatures for the weekend for all of us. Triple digits for Pocatello, 100, 101. For Idaho Falls for the weekend, triple digits, 100 degrees. The record for Idaho Falls on Saturday is 99. So we are forecasting 100 at this point. The record for Sunday is 100, so that is a tie with the forecasted temperature of 100. Rexburg also heading close to those triple digits, 99 degrees Saturday and Sunday. And then cooling off, if you want to call it cooling off, into the mid-90s next week. Breezy conditions are expected across the whole land Monday and Tuesday. Now, with all this hot weather, we'll be getting much more extremely high once these storms are done, but they're also isolated. Fire weather is the concern, especially with breezy conditions and everything's dry.